So y'all remember, Paldean Tauros Blaze is a new drop to NU earlier this month. I'm going to be using Bulk Up on it once again. I think this mod's kind of insane in the tier. And I want to make sure that I use it a ton. Because, yeah, who knows? It might get looked at down the line for a suspect test. If you've enjoyed the content as of late, of course, make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We are on our way to 4K subs. We're literally, like, so close to that. So if everyone watching this video subscribed right now, we'd hit it immediately. So, go do it. Now, in terms of leads, I actually kind of like Goodra. Their team's very annoying. There's just a lot of threats, but I think Goodra matches up like the best versus their team on the whole. Unfortunately, my opponent did lead off with the Scyther, but this does give me a very free Draco, as I take 40 from that. Jeez. I mean, their team is just offense, and yeah, that miss is not what I want to see. So I will have to go Copper immediately, and I will be knocking, because they're going to switch. Yep, U-turn, minute counts. Go, this. Yes, thank you. So we get rid of this thing. We also weaken it a ton, which is probably the more important part of that exchange. I'm going to protect once, just maybe waste some power points from him. But getting rid of that Scarf means I don't have to worry about them outspeeding my Bruxish anymore. I also don't have to worry about my Paldean Tauros speed tying at +1. Like, this is going to be the way I win this game. It just sucks I missed Draco, because that would have been so nice. I'm actually going to rock up versus this. Because, yeah, I know the Calc friend. Maybe it was a bad play there, because Jolteon is looking kind of scary. But you know what I'm going to say? Skill issue. We'll just beat the Jolteon, you know? Who cares? Maybe they'll hard switch here, and give me extra leftovers. I think, honestly, if they hard switch... I mean, that's why I'm kind of tempted to just attack again, because they should hard switch here. But I want the recovery. I'm greeding for it. So, we're going to do that. I think the only thing that would switch in anyway is like maybe Croak as he erupts. So he decides to waste that for his power point. I mean, I could Terrastalize here. I just don't think I beat this 1v1 anyway. Maybe I go Paldean Tauros? I don't want this weakened, though. I might need to keep this at a decent amount of health for later, just to, like, check Sneasel or Croak. Goodra is probably just checking this now. As we actually dodge a Fire Blast. Very nice that we get a little bit of payback. I'm going to Sludge Bomb here. If the Uxie comes out, being able to threaten a Poison is good. Otherwise, I mean, yeah. Maybe they might just hit me again and try and trade. Because this Typhlosion is not going to be doing a ton later on. So if they do that, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. The annoying thing about this game is Bruxish needs this Toxicroak gone. So I'm probably going to Scyfangs every time I can. But they have Uxie and Sneasel as well to mid-ground. It's very tough. This is a tough matchup. It's 5 offensive Munson and Uxie. As they go for Play Rough, they are mixed Typhlosion. I'm here to tell you right now, this ain't a set that I've ever seen. And yeah, they do Fire Blaster. I thought about switching out, or not switching out, staying in. I'm here to tell you right now, though. That Mon, that ain't no damn set I've ever seen. Play a Rough Typhlosion. Wow, literally the counter tag, as they do go Jolteon here, which is kind of what I expected. I'm gonna stay in and Wisp. If they Terra Ice here, that's fine. Their boots, we get that revealed. They might switch because they're worried that I outspeed. As they do Volt, so they were okay getting Leaf Storm. That's very interesting. Hopefully they go to something good to Wisp. Okay, this Uxie literally cannot be hit by anything. This is really unfortunate. Because I need chip on this. Like, I'm trying to set the game up for my damn Tauros, but I can't get that going if the Uxie dodges all my moves, you know? This comes in, I think I take a hit. Okay, nice. So we actually get the burn going on this. I'm gonna sack you. Because, yeah, they're U-turning there. I don't want to hard switch and give them momentum. So Scyther being burned is great. It might mean I could even set up on it with my Tauros. I want to calc this real quick, though. How much damage do I need on Jolteon before I can revenge kill it? Bruxish, NU Choice Scarf. Okay, so Psychic Fang is actually a perfect Oko, which is really nice to know. I'm gonna go into it now. And I'm just gonna Scyfangs. I don't even have to Terra to one-tap you. As I go Scyther, I get a huge hit off on you. I'm gonna Scyfangs again. They go into this and it's banded. Okay, so this is gonna be kinda low. I'm gonna set Goodra to get in my Tauros here. I'm gonna bulk, because they should sack the Scyther here always. As unfortunately, my opponent is not thinking like I am. And this is where not getting Draco off earlier is gonna bite me in the butt. I thought about going for Trailblazer, it would have been a better play, but if they stayed in and went for like Thunder Wave, I didn't want to get screwed up by that. So we know this is in KO range. I think I just switched to Drifblim here. I don't know how much that Uxie's gonna do. He's gonna Thunderbolt here more than likely. The problem is if I Terra, man. I wanna... How much does this do? They're Bandit. I'm trying to calc this because this might be the determining sequence. Tauros, Paldean, we're Tauros, Paldean, Blaze, and of course there's no set that's useful here. We're +1. If I Terra Grass, I take, actually not that much. I'm gonna go for it. As they do Volt. So the hope now is that, I don't take so much to be put in range of the thing's Ice Shard. Unfortunately, I took so much to be put in range of this thing's Ice Shard, which sucks. Man, I don't know what I was supposed to do this game. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any outs. They've just got the perfect core, man. Literally the perfect core. What can I say? And they're... Oh, you know what? I'll be honest. I read that as them going for Swords Dance. And then I saw Dark Pulse, like, wait a minute, what happened? Yeah, that's an unfortunate matchup. I think what I needed to do... Again, if I hit the Draco on Uxie, I won the game. And I say I won the game because, yeah, I would have been able to Future Sight. So that's how one miss could cost you an entire game. There was gonna be plays I could have just gotten right, like, you know, not losing Raja when I did. I probably could have just stayed in with Goodra. That would have been fine. But yeah, that was just such a shitty miss. Now this game actually looks insane for Tauros. I don't know what their checks are. I'm gonna leave Brux. We see Intimidate, so I don't have to worry about a poison point here. And I'm just gonna flip turn. But look at Tauros this game. Tauros should be able to do a lot of work. I'm gonna probably... I'll keep you because you might be needed to shut down the bear. So we go Raja. I'm just gonna knock immediately. If they go Hat, I want to get rid of that thing's Eviolite. This thing's gonna trap me, which kind of sucks. But, well, I mean, if I want to become a dragon type, they can't trap me then. But I'll knock this. If I get a thing with Violet, it's good. Yeah, if they go Hatcham, then I just get a knock on that, and that's similarly wonderful. I go for Nuzzel. What happens if I defog here? What are you doing? This dude's team is weird. We defog that away. I'm gonna go Rotom. They go back to you. You just gotta keep spiking versus me. If I can keep getting chip on this, that's fine. The question will be if this is like rest or something. But this thing being lost to Violate should be good. I wanna... Here, let me check this again. 52. Post-combat, I wanna see the Hatcham damage. Raging Bull, yeah, I mean nothing in this calc works automatically. You gotta do it all yourself. Hatcham, Inu, Magic Bounce Support. How much do I do with Bull? Not Bull. CC into Bull. 25, 38. Okay, I actually do just enough to beat that Mon down at this point without having to predict, which is really helpful. That's very helpful. I'm on double now? No. There's no reason to double, we just H-slam here. Yeah. And I knock here. They go for rest, and who cares? I'll be honest, bro, I saw Nuzzle come out again, and I'm like, oh, they're getting a full pair, right? I might have some of the worst luck versus paralysis out of any NU player. Like, not to toot my own horn or anything, but y'all have seen these lives. Y'all know how many times I get just full pair spammed. So I fully expect my Copper to lose me this game from getting fully paralyzed like 5 times in a row. I'm gonna go Rotom immediately. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp this. Hope I don't get taunted. They might switch. I mean, they don't know my set. I could be Scarf, I could be, a lot of things. Beautiful. And I'm gonna plot here. So we get our burn. I'm faster than it. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna plot again. I can just keep nasty plotting up. This is fun. I'm in a great spot. And here, I'll just Leaf Storm. If they switch out, who cares? If they stay in, then this should take a million. If they go Quill, I think that gets KO'd by Leaf Storm into Volt Switch. If they go Ursaring, then I just get a free pivot. Really, that's all there is to that one. As they stay in with Primate, and we take that down. Beautiful. And now when this mon comes out, I just get a free Volt. We don't have to think at all. So, we should be winning this game. Good bounce back. Still not over, but I like where we're at. As we hit that with the Volter. I'm going to you. I'm gonna bulk. If you Terra Fairies, then that's kind of scary. Yeah, so I have counterplay, right? If this is Rest Talk, I can still go Drifblim versus it. I could even go back to Rotom and burn it, but obviously it gives Guts, which isn't really good. Oh, my opponent's just gonna keep boosting. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Hold on, I do have Goodra. I think we go Raja first, and we just try to knock. This is where we lose the full game, by the way, to Copper Raja getting a Paralyze. They might rest here. No, they just go for another one of these. I just need the Violet gone. I can go Goodra and Sludge Bomb. No KO. It's literally just the, at this point, that's all I'm going for. Goodra coming out and Sludge Bombing this down. These rolls are not good. I'd honestly love if they KO'd this mon. I think I beat it down as long as I have a little bit of chip. If anything, maybe here I go Drifblim and sack. I hate how close this game's gonna end up being. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Alright, now we get Goodra out and pick you off. Alright. And even if they switch to preserve this mon, honestly, yeah, I was gonna say, I'd honestly be kind of happy with that. Just because it would mean that I don't lose. Also, dude, look at the, I only noticed now, look at this guy's team. It's literally all NFEs. That's funny. I'm gonna surf you. This guy's team is very interesting. Also, Terra's Steel on this is probably not needed at all. I'm gonna change that. It was Terra's Steel when I had different Pokemon. Let's make it Poison. Yeah, beautiful. So we will not be losing to full NFEs. We will not be losing to full NFEs. Speaking of NFEs, I did mention this. We're very close as well to our 10-member goal, and when I hit 10 members, we will be doing a full NU live using the Little Cup Pokemon. So if that interests you, hey, join as a member. You'll help us get there, and you get extra content, so I think that's a pretty good deal. We'll pause while we get this next game. I will be right back. Alright, we are back. I'm actually facing one of my room off. Hope I'm not live. No, you're not live. This is pre-recorded. Anyhow, this matchup looking kinda juicy. Or, there was a mon on my team, I want to say, yeah, Scarf Bruxish, I'd Terra Psychic. If this little guy right here gets low, it is very jovial. They need to have Terra Dark on, like, something. Otherwise, yeah, it is just not a good angle for my opponent. I honestly kind of like Rotom-Mow as a lead here. Except into this. This is like one of the mods I do not like Rotom-Mow into. I will take the hit fine though. And I'm just gonna throw off a Wisp. If I Wisp the Goodra, that's like great. They might hard switch as well here because there is the ambiguity with Bruck's Rotom. You don't know whether I'm what's it called, Scarf or not. Thankfully for me, my opponent did not even scout. So I'm gonna Wisp again here. As unfortunately I do not land the Wisp, which is pretty natural given the course of this live so far. Volt there. Bring in my Raja, and I'm just gonna throw off a Knock. I want to weaken this thing if I can. They go Quill. I mean, this is also fine to weaken. I'll try to Rock. I do get my Stealth Rock there. Noish. He's gonna flip turns sooner rather than later, so I'm gonna go into this. Because at least I outspeed stuff. Yeah, this is where I wish I had the burn though, man. It'd be so good. Seeing this take damage is interesting. How much did my Volt do? 8? To be honest, I don't think that means that it's AV. But imagine the burn. I would have had an extra 12 on this by now. Was the Draco? Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton I can do about getting the really shit miss. Again, it's like, it's just a matter of Wisp being so good to put pressure on this Mon. Like, now I don't have extra pressure the whole game. It's little things that may not seem significant to you right now. And I'm sure some of y'all are watching it's been like, wow, who cares? You missed Will-O-Wisp. It's only doing 6%. Well, think about it. Next time a Scooter comes out, I would have had an extra 18. Then 20. Like, it stacks up quite rapidly. And I just need to spawn weak so Mow can pivot all over them. Because this Mon being burned takes away a lot of its effectiveness. I'm going to try Volting here. I mean, I feel like the Trode's coming out. So I actually go Passimian, which I half expected as well. Tauros ain't setting up versus you. I have some chip on you. It's just... Dude, his whole team is made to beat Poros. Like, what do you want my Poros to do? They got a Drift Blim as well? Crazy. I'm gonna go into my Blim here. I could just throw off an Air Slash. I mean, honestly, that's fine. I just really wish I had the burn on this. It'd be like a 53 right now. That'd be incredible. Maybe they'll go into one of the other Mons. If they go into you, I'll live a hit. Yeah, just get rid of those and go Rotom. I don't want to deal with the hazards right now. It just sucks because now I don't have what's it called? The burn on this or rocks. So this one's gonna be really annoying to deal with. I'm gonna throw off a Wisp. So I do get the burn this time. I guess I could rock up. I'd have to rock up and like double or something. I could even go Raja and then double immediately into Bruxish. I could go you now. I'm actually going to do this now because I don't think I'm going to get a better turn to go for my Terra. As I sack that. If they go Quill, then obviously they're, huh? Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's no set. That's not a set at all. Terra Dark on you. Get out. It's actually a good counter tech, but this is just... I don't know what I was supposed to do. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate game. Like, I have to, again, it's the idea of I have to change my entire game plan as I miss the Wisp on Goodra, because it's just always applying so much extra pressure. Think about it like this, too, since we know he has specs. At least, I'm willing to assume he was specs. I didn't calc, because I don't care. The way he played it, it seemed like he was. With the Wisp on Goodra, he can't keep using it as aggressively as he wants to, because the Rotom-Mow Volt with rocks would burn that chips it for, like, a 25% every time it wants to come in. But if I'm gonna miss Willow, then I just don't get to do that. But I think what I'm more annoyed by is why the fuck is Poros so bad in that matchup? Running into 3, I don't want to say counters, Running into 3 Mons that beat it, and in a Mon, 2 Mons technically, but I only count Electrode because I don't think Passimian's the best at revenge killing Tauros. And then running into another Mon that revenge kills you pretty successfully is just insanely bad luck. I misplayed by keeping in Brooks there. I knew he was Terra Dark when he went Trode, but I was just kind of like, there's no shot, right? It's one of those sets where I'm like, I know you're this if you go to the Mon, but this is not something I've ever seen. Surely this is just me, you know, thinking worst case scenario. No, they were Terra Dark, so. Just a terastallization moment there is all I can say. I'm gonna pause this. Hopefully we get a game where Tauros can do something. I want this mod to look viable, not bad. Hey, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. And looking at this game, I mean, again, it's just... I want my Tauros to do something, but why I keep running into Sandaconda Driftblim, Sandaconda Quillfish. Oh my god. You know what's crazy too? Is earlier, I was talking with ZS a bit, and he said, yeah, I think Tauros is pretty potentially broken. You know, maybe we vote on it later. It's, you know, not saying we needed to at the moment, but saying possibility. Not in this live, hell no. I'm running into everyone being like, oh yeah, Tauros, yeah, let me run 5 counters to it. Crazy. It's not even like bad this game per se. I can do stuff with it. It's just, you got this too, which is gonna tear into something that beats me. This has Aqua Jet potentially. So that could be a problem. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, just another example. They all know I'm laddering. What can I say? They lead Driftblim. That's an interesting lead this game. I mean, I'm gonna Volt here. I guess. Also, I'm kind of considering at times doing T-Bolt on Goodra just to truly beat this one down. What if I nasty plotted here, actually? I'm gonna do that. I want to see what my opponent's initial response is to this. I could Wisp as well. Nah, I'm plotting. I don't care. This is kind of bad for me. I'm trying to think here. If I, now let's Volt. Because if they switch to, Sanda, then they don't get the info. Yeah, they go Heracross. This could be, I think this has to be Scarf on their team. So I'm gonna go Bruxish. And then we're gonna double into Tauros. Because they're gonna either Terra Dark, or they're gonna go into this. As they just go for a Mega Horn. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna double back to Rotom-Mow here. Yeah, I'm just gonna Volt Switch. They might have been, Scarf on this then, and thought I was Banded. So I'm gonna try and bluff this a little longer. This is a very important thing to do in games. I mentioned earlier how maybe one of my opponents didn't know which set was which set my Bruxish was, which set my Rotom-Mow was, because they can both be Scarf, but they've got other sets. So together, it's very difficult. I'm gonna do that with this guy, because they seem to be wanting to play around me in a different way. They go to the Snarler. I mean, I'm just going Big Roger here. This is Parting Shot. So I'm gonna throw up my Stealth Rock. If they go into the Sandaconda, I can Leaf Storm. Rocks are also pretty nice, just to limit this Heracross. As they go into Blim, I'll Knock. If they Wisp me, it's okay, I think. Yeah, and I get rid of this thing's item, which is pretty cool. So no boots. Now if I get my Rocks up, this mon will be, of course, far less effective. Man, fuck you, I'm getting them right back up. That was kind of a bad play. That was a dumb play. I just don't know why people would do this. What's the point of this sequence, man? I'm gonna keep Volting, though. This is the nice thing, though. Again, any chip on this is already good. Because now, it's harder for them. They can never really get greedy with Volt Switch tanking, because I've got the Goodra in the back. You're never sapping, right? They could Wisp here. They go Sandaconda. I'm gonna Leaf Storm. Yeah, they actually scout that immediately, which I find really weird. I'm gonna go Driftblim. As I dodge the CC like a boss. Your switch to Blim, I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna Willow. I'm gonna Willow and just start air slashing you. I bet you this asshole has Glare. But getting chip on Heracross is huge, and again, I'm Terra Poison too. I beat this mon 1v1 if I need to. I can plot up, and then I can just Terra. So we're gonna plot. We're gonna think of some very nasty thoughts. I plot. And I just Leaf Storm this. If he tears... Bro, come on. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. Ah, help me! This Grimmsnarl was dead. I 6-0'd them from there. You know why I say that? Because I Leaf Storm this asshole. I Terra Poison on you and I Volt Switch. There's just no way. It's so sad. Again, I'll say I never want to hear anyone say that I get too lucky in these videos. Never. I'm gonna disrespect the hell out of this Pokemon. It's not real. It can't hurt me. Going to you. Alright, they're rattled. This is so sad. I might lose because of that, because my Rotom was gonna let me reposition far more effectively. Though this is where taking the burn with Raja was actually really dumb of me. Because Raja would be able to pressure this. Oh, I get one tap by Boom Burst? Yeah, that's really unfortunate, isn't it? Do I have to Terra Poison on you? I think I do. Yeah, I had to Terra just for damage. I had to Terra just to do more damage, man. Oh, it's so sad. Their Grim is probably going to beat me down too now because I missed. I am Surf. I will be going for that here. This Mon is not as effective now. Drifblim comes... Hello? Man, I just won this if I didn't miss Leaf Storm. It's so sad. They go for Knock. I mean, they're going to be faster than me here, but that's okay. I have to Wisp the Grim now to have a shot at winning. Barrage is still at full. And they can't Terra at least. But, like, this is so sad. I really do want to emphasize how sad that is. As they go Grim. I mean, I can go you. I could Heavy Slam. I'm gonna rock up. Yeah, I was about to say, they have to switch here. I get my rocks. Who do I preserve here? I think I need to keep this. I'm gonna sack this. Oh, nice. They went for what I think's the worst play they could have gone for. Okay. That's fine. I'll Wave Crash. Hopefully it KOs. Nice. I don't know if the crit mattered. I got it, though. Yes! GG. You ended with a period at the end, too. I hope y'all enjoyed. Porous didn't do what I wanted it to this live, but I still think the team does a good job of showing what it's supposed to do. Which is just bulk up. I mean, what I'll say with this build, I don't know if I've got the best way of breaking its checks, but having Goodra as a partner is quite good, because Goodra comes in on all the checks. Drifblim, you just wall. Sandaconda, you obviously you one-tap. I mean, I don't think you one-shot it, but you do a million. Quillfish, you do a million, too. And then you got, like, Rotom-Mow, Bruxish to constantly try and force in your Goodra, too. I mean, obviously we know Bruxish is good at drawing in some of these mons if they ever Terra. Like, you know, Terra Ghost Sandaconda likes to switch into Brux. Even a Terra Ghosted Quillfish can switch into Brux. Anyway, the Rotom-Mow, well, Rotom-Mow doesn't have the same synergy, but if anything, it just kind of breaks down some shared checks with Goodra. I think that's good. This could have got so much better, though. I feel like I lost the other two games. I'll say one of the games I lost, I think I just made one bad play that really made me lose. But the first game of this live, nah. I should have won that. I did what I needed to, but I missed a Draco and it fucked me. It happens, though. I hope y'all enjoyed nonetheless. Like I said, everyone subscribes watching this video. We will hit 4K tonight, so let's do it. I'll see you next time. Peace.